Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you. My name is Emily Mearsand, and I will be guiding you through your short 30-minute yoga practice today. And I hope that this class, which will open your hips and your shoulders and your chest, all the tight parts of the body, I hope that it will leave you feeling more refreshed and energized. So, with that, let's get to it. We will begin in a comfortable seated position. So just go ahead and make your way to a comfortable space. Cross one leg in front of the other, just like crisscross applesauce. And if you'd like to play music, go ahead and press play now. Otherwise, we will practice in silence together. So close the eyes, allow the jaw, the shoulders, the cheeks, everything to soften. Feel your spine grow nice and long as your sitting bones root down into the earth, into the ground beneath you. And as the eyes close a little bit deeper and you allow your body to relax a little bit more, begin to bring some awareness and some attention to your breath, your prana, your life force that guides you throughout your life. Just notice the way that you're breathing. And let's begin to breathe together as a collective community. So together, we'll all open up our mouth and take a big exhale out of our mouth. 3 full deep breaths together. Inhale, fill your lungs all the way up. And then open up your mouth, exhale, sigh it out, release some tension. Good, 2 more just like that. Inhale, fill up your belly, your ribs, your chest. Open up your mouth, exhale, let it all come out. Last one just like that. Inhale, fill your body up with new life, new energy. Big open mouth, exhale, let it all come out. Very nice. Keep your eyes closed, seal your lips this time. Together on the inhale, we'll breathe through our nose. Keep your lips sealed, exhale smoothly out of your nose now. Continue on like that. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of your nose. And keep breathing just like that. The lips are sealed. The spine is nice and long. There's a slight tuck of the chin in towards the chest. And you'll feel a constriction at the back of your throat as you breathe in and out of your nose. Nice and smooth. Just allow yourself to find a moment of peace as you breathe. Perhaps setting your mind's eye on your intention. So in our yoga practice, we call this sankalpa. It's our intention, our motivation, something that will inspire you throughout your practice today. And sometimes it can be as simple as one word. Calm, restored, rejuvenated, peaceful. So allow yourself to take about 3 more long, smooth breaths in and out of the nose. Focusing your awareness on that intention, that meaningful space. Notice how you already feel more at ease, more grounded. Gently, we'll all blink our eyes open. And as you inhale, sweep your fingertips all the way up towards the sky. Palms come together to touch. Good. Hands come to heart center. Exhale, rain Inhale, sweep the fingertips all the way up. This time, exhale, place your right palm beside your right hip and take a side bend up and over to the right. Keep grounding that left sitting bone down. Lengthen the left side of your body. Keep reaching towards the right. Good. Inhale, come back up through center. Exhale, left palm comes down by the left hip bone. Take a side bend up and over to the left. So keep pulling your right shoulder out of the right ear. Glue the right sitting bone down and take that big, nice side body stretch. Nice. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Exhale, we'll cactus our arms and take a tiny little back bend from the upper back. So squeeze the shoulder blades together. Gaze lifts up at the sky. Keep opening the chest. Take one last breath in here. Good. Exhale, hands come to heart center, and then place your palms down on the mat. We'll come to the tabletop pose. Shoulders will stack directly over your wrists. Hips will stack directly over your knees. Spread the fingers wide. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly. Open your chest. Gaze lifts last. On the exhale, cat pose. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Round your spine as you push the back of your heart towards the sky. Good, let's do that 3 more times. Inhale, cow pose. Belly drops, heart opens. Nice. Exhale, cat pose, rounding through the spine. 2 more. Inhale, cow. Open up the chest. Exhale, cat pose, round through the spine. Good. Move through this last one on your own. Linking your breath, your prana to your movement, your asana. We'll find that tabletop pose yet again. Lengthen the spine. Walk your palms one handprint in front of you. Tuck your toes under. Let's lift our hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Hands are shoulder width distance apart. Feet are hips width distance apart. Find a tiny micro bend in your knees as you lift your hips up towards the sky. So you might feel this in your hamstrings, the backs of your legs. Maybe in your shoulders. Just let your head and neck be heavy. And then we'll pedal out through the feet now. So bend into your right knee deeply. Left heel will become heavy towards the mat behind you. And then change sides. Bend into the left knee deeply. Right heel is heavy behind you. Find your breath again. Inhale, lift both of your heels high to the sky. Exhale, heels come all the way back towards the back of the mat. Look forward in between your hands. Inhale, let's roll forward to a high plank pose. Shoulders will stack over wrists. And then you're always welcome to come down to your knees for a modification. If you're in high plank pose, pull the shoulders out of the ears. Good. Everybody look down at your hands. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Take a full inhale. Exhale, lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. We'll do that 2 more times together, like a wave. Inhale, ripple your body forward. High plank pose. Good. Exhale, catch the wave back. Downward facing dog. Nice. Last time together. Inhale, roll forward like a wave. High plank. Good. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Nice. This time, let's roll forward to a high plank really quick. Inhale. And like a slow elevator, exhale, lower all the way down to your belly in one piece. Untuck your toes. Slide your hands back a few inches so that your thumbs are right by your rib cage. Pull your chin in towards your chest. Push the tops of your feet down. Inhale, come up, cobra pose. Lift your head, your chest, your heart off of the mat. Now you want to pull your shoulder blades together. Chin comes in towards the chest. Remember, your neck is an extension of your spine. Push the tops of your feet down. Lift your kneecaps. Take one last breath in. See if you can get a tiny bit higher. Good. Exhale, lengthen to lower the forehead all the way down. Nice work. Let's push that back. Child's pose. Knees will come wide. Your 2 big toes will come to touch. Forehead will rest down on the mat. And then crawl your little fingers out really far in front of you. And let your head, your neck be heavy. And just allow yourself to rest here for 5 deep breaths. Notice how your rib cage expands and contracts with each and every breath. And notice how nice it feels just to let the weight of your head, that head that you hold up all day long, just be heavy on the mat, giving your neck that little bit of relief for your day. Good. Together, let's take a big full breath into our lower back. This time, open up your mouth, exhale. Very good. Come forward to a tabletop pose as you inhale. Tuck your toes. Exhale, lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Very nice. Inhale, lift your right leg high up to the sky. We'll hold here for a moment. Settle your left heel down towards the mat behind you. Keep lifting the right leg high. Spread the fingers wide. Take a big breath in. Good. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. We'll come on up to a warrior 2. So spin your back heel down. Open the arms up. Good. Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Right heel is directly underneath that right knee. And then you have heel to arch alignment. So your front heel is in the same line as your back arch. Our hips are nice and open here. So we're feeling that opening sensation through the hips. Flip your front palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Let your left hand settle towards the back of your left leg as your right fingertips sweep behind you. Take a big stretch in the right side of your body. Nice big breath in. Exhale, windmill the hands all the way down. So cartwheel the hands down. Spin your left heel up. And then let's walk our right hand inside of our left foot and walk your right foot all the way over towards the top right corner of your mat. So this is called lizard's pose. We'll take this down a notch. Left knee will drop, left toes will untuck. Pull your chest forward and let your hips sink down. Good. So this is a nice big hip opening stretch. We're stretching our left psoas and our right hip flexor. Let the hips sink down. Some of you may be able to drop the forearms all the way down, letting the head and the neck be heavy. Good. We have 2 more breaths here. Allow your mind to find peace and be calm. Good. Let's plant our palms underneath our shoulders if they're not already. Tuck your back toes under. Inhale, let's shoot back to that high plank pose. Exhale, lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Let's hold this for 1 breath. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. This time, inhale. Reach your left leg high up towards the sky. Again, let your right heel drop towards the back of the mat. Your shoulders will pull out of your ears. Let your palms beneath you really hold you up. Take another inhale. Exhale, step your left foot in between your hands. Spin your back heel down. We're coming up to warrior 2. So open up the arms. Good. Left knee is stacked directly over left ankle this time. And then our front heel, our left heel is in the same line as our back arch. Arms are nice and strong. Gaze is out and over your left middle finger. Good. Keep breathing. Feel the whole body opening. Left palm will face the sky. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Paint the sky with your left hand. Stretch the left side of your body as you reach your left fingertips towards the back of your space. And take 2 more breaths here. Good. Last breath in. Exhale, windmill your hands all the way down towards your left foot. We'll bring our hands inside of our left foot. Right heel will spin up. And then let's walk our left foot all the way to the top left corner of our mat. Right knee will drop. Lizard's pose. Untuck the right toes. Drop your hips down to the mat. Open up your chest. Very good. Feel the stretch in the hips. So we're really opening up that space, basically reversing the motion of what we do when we sit all day long. We're opening up our hips. Some of you may be able to come down to your forearms, perhaps allowing the head, the neck, the jaw to be heavy. Last 2 breaths here. Very good. Let's all come up to our palms. Tuck your back toes under. Step back to a high plank pose as you inhale. And then exhale, let's lower all the way down to our belly. We are done being on our feet for the day. Untuck your toes. Interlace your hands at your low back this time. Press your forehead down into the mat. And then squeeze your inner thighs together. Before we move anywhere, see if you can lift your fists off of your low back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, tuck the chin in towards the chest, and on the inhale, we'll lift everything off of the mat except for the pubic bone. Shalavasana, locust pose. So this is a big chest and shoulder opener, nice big hip opener too. Try to get nice and long from your toes all the way out to the crown of your head. See if you can get a little bit longer as you inhale, open that chest. Good, exhale, lower all the way down. Rest one of your cheeks on the mat. Just let yourself be heavy. Feel the beat of your heart beneath you. And feel the breath filling up your low back. Just like a pancake, we're going to flip onto our backs. So just go ahead and flip onto your back. Very nice. Bend into the knees. Graze your heels with your fingertips. Feet are about hips width distance apart here. Push the soles of your feet down into the mat. And on an inhale, lift your hips up towards the sky. Hold and breathe here. Bridge pose. Setu Bandhasana. So we're opening up the front side of our body here. Push your feet down. Some of you may be able to interlace your hands at your lower back, squeezing the shoulder blades together beneath the back of the heart, beneath the upper back. Keep pushing into the feet, keep lifting the hips a little bit higher. Take one last breath in. Nice, release the hands if they're interlaced. And exhale, take the journey of your spine all the way down. Upper back, mid back, low back. We'll arrive with our low back down on the mat. One hand will come to our heart. One hand will come to our belly. The soles of our feet will come together to touch. Knees will open wide. Setu Bandhasana, which was bridge pose, into our resting pose. So we just took a back bend and now it's time to rest. Allow the eyes to close, the jaw to soften. We'll enter our breathing exercises again. So with one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Inhale, fill up the belly, then the ribs, then the heart. And as you open mouth, exhale, empty out in the opposite direction. Chest, ribs, belly. Good, 2 more just like that. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Open mouth, exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Good, eyes are closed. One last one. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Good. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Very nice. You can go ahead and open up your eyes again. Notice how much more calm you're feeling. as you bring your knees in together to touch, and then hug the knees in towards the chest. Push your low back down in towards the mat, and just nice and gentle, we will rock side to side. Very good. So we will do a variation of those bridges again. Flex the soles of your feet, plant your feet down on the mat, graze your heels with your fingertips. This time we'll do spinal column waves. So as you inhale, lift your hips up, lift the mid back up, lift the upper back up, and we'll incorporate the arms this time. So sweep the arms all the way up towards the sky until the backs of your hands push into the floor beneath you. Get nice and long. Last sip of air in. Exhale, lower the arms, the upper back, the mid back, the low back. Then the hands will touch. Let's do that 3 more times together. Like a spinal column wave. Inhale, lift the hips, the arms, the mid back, the upper back. The backs of your hands will touch the floor behind you. Exhale, lower, upper back, mid back, low back. Riding the spinal column all the way down. Good, keep going. Inhale. It's like a nice little spinal column massage. Exhale. Good, last one. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lower it all the way down. Very good. Right knee will pull in towards your chest. Left leg will extend out long in front of you. And we'll hold here for a moment. So use the strength of your biceps with your fingertips interlaced to pull your right knee towards your right armpit. And really feel the stretch in your hips as your chest opens. Let's take one big sip of air in through the nose. Good. Exhale, supine twist. Right knee will trace over towards the left side of your body. Right arm will go out long towards the right, and let's all gaze towards the right. So the goal here is to keep the backs of our shoulder blades grounded on the mat. So glue those shoulder blades down as you continue to twist and wring out the spine. It's kind of like we're wringing out a dirty dish towel. So letting out all those toxins. Let the body fill up with new breath. And we'll take 2 last breaths right here. Good, nice and slow. Let's come back through center. Hug both of your knees in towards your chest. And then we'll simply change sides. So start by extending your right leg out long in front of you. Left knee will draw in towards the left armpit. And let's hold here for a few moments. So feel the stretch of the hips as the right leg lengthens and the left knee pulls in towards your left armpit. Use the strength of your biceps to really make that pull, that grip a little bit tighter. Last breath in here. Exhale, supine twist. Trace your left knee all the way over towards the right, and then extend your left leg, or your left arm rather, out to the left and gaze out towards the left fingertips. You can close your eyes if that feels better for you. Starting to cool the body down now, ground it down. Feel the backs of your shoulder blades connected to the earth beneath you. And in this moment, I want you to feel supported by everything that holds you up on a daily basis. I know this year has thrown us all a lot of curveballs. So just feeling the ground and the earth beneath you, and allow yourself to feel supported. Nice and slow, we'll all return back towards center. So let's hug our knees in towards our chest. And then we'll keep our 2 big toes touching. Separate your knees so that the knees pull in towards the armpits. Keep the low back glued down to the mat beneath you. And this is called restorative happy baby. So some of you may already feel it a lot in the hips, and some of you might be craving a little bit more. So if you'd like to take it into happy baby, flex the soles of your feet, and then grab either the inner edges or the outer edges of your feet. Glue your low back down towards the mat, and if you'd like, you can start to rock it side to side, just massaging the low back. Good. Feeling that stretch in the hips. And then this is a really nice time to stretch out and relax the jaw and the face. So close your eyes, relax your cheekbones, and then open your mouth as wide as you can and move it around, jostle it around side to side, stretching out the jaw. And then take a couple big, deep sighs of relief right here. Again, feeling more connected to yourself, your mind, and your body. And then we will all hug our knees into our chests. And before you go anywhere, hug yourself into a tiny little ball and just remember that intention that you set at the beginning of your practice. And let that intention become the center focus of your brain, of your thoughts. And let it flood through the body. And take one last full breath in your tiny little ball. And exhale, release everything out. Final resting pose. Shavasana. Extend your legs out long in front of you. Extend your arms alongside the body. Scoop your shoulder blades underneath your upper back. Your palms will face up. Your toes will relax. Your face will soften. And you'll find your natural breath right here, right now. And we'll be here for 10 full deep breaths together in stillness and in silence. You're welcome to stay in your Shavasana as long as you'd like. If you're ready to move on, keep your eyes closed and just gently rock your head from side to side, giving your neck a little bit of a stretch. And then slowly begin to hug your knees in towards your chest. Feel your low back connected to the mat. And then rock on over to your favorite side, moving into a tiny little fetal position. And then use your hands to push yourself up to that comfortable seat that we began in together. If your eyes opened, go ahead and close them. Grow your spine nice and tall, nice and long. Let's bring our hands to heart center. Anjali Mudra. Bow your chin in towards your prayer and towards your chest. And honor yourself for all of your efforts today and every day. Let's take one last full breath together. Big breath in. Open mouth exhale. ourselves and each other. Namaste. Namaste, yogis. Thank you all so much for joining me for practice today.